History tells us libraries are destroyed by fire, by war, by chaos. Flames consuming knowledge, ash replacing memory, loss explained as accident or consequence. But some libraries are not burned. They are removed, hidden, sealed away from time. This is Shadows of History. During a reconstruction project beneath an old religious complex, workers uncovered something unexpected. A passage, narrow, unmarked, absent from every known blueprint, no architectural record, no mention in historical documentation, as if it had never existed. And yet, it was there, carved with precision, descending gradually into darkness. The air within was different, still, dry, preserved. At the end of the passage, they found a chamber, not collapsed, not abandoned, maintained. Shelves stood intact, aligned with deliberate order. No decay, no dust, no signs of intrusion. Manuscripts filled the space, carefully arranged, not randomly stored, but systematically catalogued, indexed, organized with intent. Languages thought extinct were present, scripts no longer studied, symbols that had no modern translation. And yet, the structure of the archive was clear, accessible, designed to be understood, not hidden forever, but restricted. Some text referenced events that, officially, never occurred. Not myths, not legends, recorded history, detailed, consistent. The danger was not in heresy. It was in coherence, because the texts did not contradict one another. They aligned, across cultures, across centuries, across languages, forming a continuous narrative, a version of history that conflicted with the accepted one. Not opposing it, not denying it, expanding it, completing it, filling in what was missing, what had been removed. Records uncovered later suggested something deliberate. The library was sealed intentionally, not during destruction, but during preservation, during a period of political instability, a time when knowledge itself was considered dangerous, not because it was false, but because it arrived too early. Access to the chamber required unanimous authority, not individual permission, not scholarly approval. Complete agreement across institutions, across power structures. Publication was forbidden, not discouraged, forbidden, absolute, enforced without exception. Those who entered the chamber did not speak publicly about its contents, not because they were ordered to remain silent, but because they chose to. Some changed their fields entirely, abandoning years of research, redirecting their work. Others withdrew, quietly, leaving no explanation, no conclusion, as if exposure to the information had altered something fundamental, not in what they knew, but in how they understood. The library remained, hidden, undisturbed, but not forgotten, maintained, as if it was still in use, as if someone continued to monitor it. Because knowledge does not disappear when it is hidden. It waits, patient, unchanged, until the moment it is revealed again. And when it returns, it does not come gently. It does not adapt. It does not simplify itself. It arrives complete, demanding to be understood at a cost. Because to accept a more complete history is to question everything built upon the incomplete one. Institutions, narratives, certainty. The question is not what the library contains. That answer already exists. Written, organized, preserved. The question is why we are not ready to read it, why access remains restricted, why the chamber stays sealed. Because readiness is not about curiosity, it is about consequence. Some believe the library was never meant to be opened again, that it serves as a safeguard, a record of truth, separated from influence. Others believe it is waiting, not for discovery, but for permission, for a moment when the world can absorb what it contains, without collapsing the systems built on partial knowledge. A few have suggested something else, that the library is not static, that new texts appear, that the archive grows, updating itself, as if history is still being recorded. From a perspective we do not control, if that is true, then the past is not fixed. It is being maintained, revised, observed. The library was never destroyed. It was preserved, not for the past, but for a future that has not yet arrived. The question remains, if the doors open tomorrow, would you enter? Or would you choose to remain within the version of history that was allowed to survive? Subscribe to Shadows of History, where knowledge sleeps.